As we navigate the complexities of human relationships, it's astonishing to consider that our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors can be influenced by forces beyond our conscious awareness. The question is, are you being manipulated without even realizing it? The answer may shock you. Welcome to this thought-provoking exploration of psychological manipulation, where the father of psychoanalysis, Sigmund Freud, will share his profound insights into the human psyche. With a career spanning over 4 decades, Freud's work has had a profound impact on our understanding of human behavior, and his theories on psychological manipulation remain as relevant today as they were during his time. As we delve into the world of mind control, Freud will guide us through the labyrinthine corridors of the human mind, revealing the subtle and overt tactics employed by manipulators to influence our thoughts, feelings, and actions. From the earliest days of his career, Freud was fascinated by the mysteries of the human mind, and his work on the subconscious, repression, and the structure of personality laid the foundation for our modern understanding of psychological manipulation. With his iconic cigar in hand and a piercing gaze, Freud will take us on a journey into the heart of darkness, where the shadows of manipulation lurk, waiting to pounce on their unsuspecting victims. So, let's embark on this fascinating exploration, as we uncover the secrets of psychological manipulation and learn how to protect ourselves from the most insidious forms of mind control. One of the most significant lessons we can learn from Freud's work is the importance of recognizing the manipulator's tactics. As Freud once said, the ego is not master in its own house. This statement highlights the idea that our conscious mind is not always in control, and that our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors can be influenced by unconscious forces. To illustrate this point, let's consider the story of a patient who came to Freud's clinic, complaining of strange and unexplainable symptoms. As Freud delved deeper into the patient's psyche, he discovered that the patient was being manipulated by a family member, who was using guilt and emotional blackmail to control the patient's behavior. Freud's analysis revealed that the patient's symptoms were a manifestation of the unconscious mind's attempt to cope with the manipulation. This story highlights the importance of developing self-awareness and recognizing the tactics employed by manipulators. By understanding how our unconscious mind can be influenced, we can take steps to protect ourselves from manipulation and develop a stronger sense of self. As Freud noted, the unconscious mind is the source of all creativity, but it is also the source of all destructiveness. By acknowledging the power of the unconscious mind, we can begin to develop the skills necessary to recognize and resist manipulation, and cultivate a more authentic and empowered sense of self. Another profound insight from Freud's work is the concept of the defense mechanism. According to Freud, defense mechanisms are unconscious psychological strategies that we employ to cope with stress, anxiety, and other forms of emotional distress. However, these mechanisms can also be exploited by manipulators to influence our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. For example, a manipulator may use the defense mechanism of projection to blame their victim for their own behavior, or rationalization to justify their own manipulative tactics. By understanding these defense mechanisms, we can develop a more nuanced awareness of how manipulators operate, and learn to recognize when we are being manipulated. Furthermore, by developing a stronger sense of self-awareness, we can begin to dismantle these defense mechanisms and develop more adaptive coping strategies. As Freud noted, the goal of psychoanalysis is to make the unconscious conscious, to bring the repressed thoughts, feelings, and memories into awareness, and to integrate them into the personality. By integrating our unconscious thoughts, feelings, and memories into our conscious awareness, we can develop a more authentic and empowered sense of self, and become less susceptible to manipulation. In today's world, this concept is more relevant than ever, as we are constantly bombarded with manipulative messages from social media, advertising, and other forms of social influence. By developing a deeper understanding of Freud's theories, we can cultivate the skills necessary to navigate these complex social landscapes and maintain our autonomy in the face of manipulative forces. So, how can we apply Freud's insights to our everyday lives? One practical strategy is to develop a greater sense of self-awareness, by paying attention to our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. By recognizing our own defense mechanisms and unconscious patterns, we can begin to develop a more nuanced understanding of how we respond to stress, anxiety, and other forms of emotional distress. Another strategy is to set clear boundaries and communicate our needs effectively, without being swayed by the manipulative tactics of others. By developing a stronger sense of self and learning to recognize the tactics employed by manipulators, we can begin to break free from the cycle of manipulation and cultivate more authentic and empowering relationships. As Freud noted, the best way to predict the future is to create it. By taking control of our own thoughts, feelings, and behaviors, we can create a future that is more authentic, empowered, and free from the insidious forces of manipulation. So, let's take the first step on this journey of self-discovery and empowerment, and begin to develop the skills necessary to protect ourselves from the most insidious forms of mind control. In conclusion, our exploration of psychological manipulation with Sigmund Freud has revealed the complex and often hidden forces that shape our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. By developing a deeper understanding of Freud's theories and insights, we can cultivate the skills necessary to recognize, resist, and overcome the manipulative forces that seek to influence our lives. So, if you're ready to take control of your mind and maintain your autonomy in the face of manipulation, be sure to subscribe to our channel and join us on this journey into the heart of darkness. Together, we can uncover the secrets of psychological manipulation and emerge stronger, wiser, and more resilient than ever before. Don't forget to hit the like button and share this video with your friends and family, as we continue to explore the fascinating and often disturbing world of dark psychology.